Hello, Sheg. Sheg, you're always the first, mate. You're always the first. You're always the first, mama. Hello, Willie94. Hello, Troops, morning. Looking good, thank you very much. I was the one who dabbed with you tonight. Oh. Oh. Oh, hello, hello. I would give you a VIP right now, but it's hard to do with this whole setup. Thank you very much for coming. Hello, Alex. Limmy, you're to one side, mate. Right. What do you mean? Portrait, am I? Oh, right, hold on, hold on. How is it now? How is it now? Hello, everybody. One-sided? One-sided doesn't mean anything, man. You're one-sided. You mean sideways? Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello, folks. Hello, everybody. Come on in. Loved the raid the other day, best so far. Oh, that was good. That the Minecraft guy. Aye, that was good. Oh, look it. Aye, it went well. Went well the night. First show in a few weeks. Went well. Good being back on stage, you know. Good hotel, big man. No, not really. I don't. What's that? Brexit protest stream. So tomorrow I'm going to be. I was the one that asked about Overwatch. AM Hughes, everybody asks about Overwatch, mate. Any night you could say, I was the one that asked about Overwatch. And I'd be like, oh, hello, hello. Hello, Deathwish Steve. Bag thou. Twitch HQ tomorrow, Troops. I'll be going to Twitch tomorrow. At some point tomorrow I will be in Twitch HQ. And obviously that will probably lead to me getting like, you know, I don't, you know, just Imp who comes on here works in Twitch and he's invited me here, so I'll just be in, have a wee look about and, don't know, check a horn or two and that'll be it. 6-month ban incoming, says Dubby. Aye, maybe somebody will go, we just thought we'd speak to you in person since you're here, because this is your income, your main source of income. We thought it would be important to know, just make a decision and just, what decision? We've decided we're going to have to ban you. But why? We don't really like you. You know how you know how sometimes you can't put into words why you don't like somebody? Hello, my duck. We don't really like you. Here, everybody, look what I was kindly given tonight by Deathwish Diva. I didn't get any sweeties. There's no food the night, Troops. I didn't get any sweeties. Now we're fucking talking. Unfortunately, I didn't get any sweeties. No sweeties tonight. No sweeties tonight. Oh, except, of course, I did get that. Don't know where the fuck they are. I've not got a Gideon in here. I've not got a Gideon. They look like joke sweet. They look like a joke shop. Chili candy, well there it is. Chili candy. I'm not having them. I'm not eating them. Dare yourself. No way. Oh. And I got that and all. Easter shaker cup. Thanks, Deathwish Diva. Was it you that got me that? But that's all I got. Just these two. Oh, that and this. Sour Flush. Candy plunger with sour powder dip. But that's it, I just got these three things, that was it. What are that and this here. But, Chupa Chups mini pizza. Did you know that Salvador Dali designed that logo? Surreal artist Salvador Dali. He did. Look it up if you don't believe me. Yep, look it up. Cunt is already out of breath in his bed, aye. But that's all I got. That's pretty good. Oh, one last thing. Now I'm going to tell you right now, troops, I'm not eating that tonight. 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 I'm eating this tonight. was that? That sounded like a raid or host to me. Thank you very much, whoever it was. I'm sorry. Sorry, hen. I'm sorry, hen. I'm sorry, hen. I'm sorry for everything. I've let you down. Oh, that is nice. Somebody says Lynn fancies the most bizarre cunts. I wasn't like this when I started going out with Lynn. I hid this for her. She just thought it was an alky. They were getting the focusing problems again. Yeah. Right. There's no point eating it, no enjoying it. Right, so listen. Let's have a chit chat. How was your day? Thank you, very good. Thank you very much. The person said thank you, very good. The person said I did good night. Thank you very much. Milk chocolate bunny with a crunchy and creamy Malteser centre. You raise me up. See me got a good day. See McGuck, did you have a good day? May I ask? Went outside, ate some egg. Good, good. Thanks a lot, Madolf, for reading my book. Took you 4 months to finish it. It's only been out for 2 months. I didn't get a chance to chat with Ian Lee. I saw him. He said he couldn't hang about because he had to go and do his show. He's I'm glad to hear Mr. Paul. But he said he had to go and I go to the radio, so he couldn't hang about. Always avoiding me, that cunt. Always avoiding me. He's always avoiding me. It's nice. The other sweeties though, I don't fucking trust them at all. I don't trust them at all, man. They always eat it head first. I don't get them. It's the first one I've ever had. Maybe. Is this diabetes live? I can't get diabetes. If I could have got diabetes, I would have had it by now, believe me. I can't get it because I'm pretty sure I've actually got too much insulin. One tiny wee bit of sugar. Insulin kicks in and fucking brings me right fucking down. And you could say, aye, that's how it starts, but then your body you fuck up your insulin creation. And your sugar levels build up. I'm looking forward to it. I remember when I was wee, I used to put fucking spoonfuls of sugar in my mouth, man. Spoonfuls. Like that. Tablespoons of sugar. Tablespoons it. When I was wee. Fucking love sugar. Tons it on my cereal, piles it. Like sand dunes of fucking sugar on my cereal. Tons it. How did your teeth survive? Well, they were my first teeth. And they were fine. Oh, you need to... I've not got any fucking toothpaste, you bastard. Brought my toothbrush, got no toothpaste. What can I do? Room service. Aye. I'll be alright, man. Be alright. I borrowed some for a neighbour. I'll just chap on the door next to me. Don't think I need to put on my clothes on. No. You don't need to get all done up just to go to the person next door. Hi there, I'll tell you what it is. Now, first of all, ignore my body, right? Because you know, I could get my clothes on. But you know under the clothes, this is what I look like, right? Let's not fucking hide it. I'm not naked for any kind of sexual fucking reason, right? I'm not interested, right? I just want to see if you got any fucking toothpaste, alright? Oh, I've been in that situation plenty of times. You should react to the Try Not to Laugh Scottish edition videos going around YouTube content. Is this the way to Amarillo? Brilliant song. Oh, everybody was doing slosh videos back then. But they was making all the slosh videos, weren't they? Is it slosh? Did you say Jimmy Savile's in that video? Is he? Is he? Aye, the Peter Kay version. A bit of chocolate fell down the back of down my back there. I'm going to have chocolate in my back. It's going to rub against my sheets like I've shat the bed. Listen to this, everybody. Fuck. That's going to be all melted. And... oh, there it is. Oh, for fuck's sake. Sorry about my fucking hairy back, man. I'm going to have back hair dangleberries. Somebody said, why am I laughing at this? Because it's funny. You find it funny. The same goes for everybody else in it. And I'm like, why do I find this funny? Because why am I laughing? Because it's funny. Ha ha ha. Why am I laughing? Why am I laughing at this video? You find it funny. Thank you. Put it down on the fucking Bronx, baby. London town, eh? Fuck Steiny helmet. Now, I know this, what I say here is, it goes for the whole of the UK, really. But especially London. How the fuck can you be born in London and grow up in London and have a chance of having a fucking house or a flat, a mortgage, and a place that is yours in this place without being a millionaire? How's it done? Where do you go? Do you have to like travel about 2 hours out. Why do people come here? Are there lots of jobs in London? Are there lots of jobs in London? Better pay here. Hotspots for lots of companies, aye. Lots of theatres here. Aye. Somebody just said there, stop eating sweeties. You're in the wrong fucking stream. You're in the wrong stream, man. Hello, Swin. All I wanted was a good... Did you sub or something? I can't see any subs. GP McAdam says, why do people come here? You've gone there for work, haven't you? GP McAdam, talk about full-time employment. Why do people come to a place that is notoriously fucking expensive to get a house in, get a flat in? It's all here. If you follow people in London, anybody that talks about it, talk about how it's a nightmare. Hold on. Oh shit. Where is it? Hold on. Any thoughts on the new Twilight Zone, Limmy asks Nilesy. Liked the actress a lot, but the story was weird. I bet you did. All I've seen is the aeroplane one. I haven't watched the first one, and I haven't watched the third one. Is there another one? It doesn't seem good. Third one was good. Bit preachy. Preachy. You sound a wee bit alt-right to me, mate. Guess what's Diva? Thank you very much. This is the first Diva's doing. One, two, three. Now's what I heard, right? There was a lot about racial tension in America, says Niles. Maybe you're not the target audience, he says. Bit preachy. Niles, I see when I go into fucking Twitch HQ tomorrow. See when I go in to speak to my pals. And Twitch HQ tomorrow. I'm going to be saying, you've got to do something about this fucking hate crime. It's out of control. And I'm going to point them to you. Bit preachy. What was it again? It was The third one, I read about it, and it's about how somebody can, what is it, they've got a video camera, and by looking through the video camera they go back in time, or by playing back an old video they go back in time, something like that. And I think the thing's about somebody gets murdered or something, and she keeps trying to rewind it to undo it, like murdered by the police or something, a racist policeman. And so she tries to keep going back in time, but this police keeps getting them, and then they eventually manage to evade the police, I think, but then something else happens, with the story being that it doesn't matter, it'll keep these things, it keeps on happening, like across America, like symbolically, the metaphor, you know what I mean? This thing keeps on happening, and even if this person does it, you'll be getting it for somebody else, something like that, I think. Niles says a bit preachy, a bit too preachy for him. Oh dear. Niles says, a bit preachy, not for me. Niles says, not for me, a bit preachy. Okay. Niles is that close to saying he doesn't like Doctor Who anymore. Imagine you said that, Niles. Imagine anybody said that. Imagine you just came out and said it. Imagine you actually came out and just went like that one day. Imagine you had a drink in you. Imagine you had a drink in you, right, and you were in a right bad mood, and you actually came out and just admitted, I don't actually like Doctor Who. Fucking hell, man. Jesus. What a fucking horror film. I think I'll get in touch with Charlie Brooker. Got a Black Mirror for you. Maybe a wee bit like Nosedive, but it's about somebody who just mentions in passing. Just don't make a big deal about it. They just happen to mention, oh, Doctor, I'm not really into Doctor Who, to be honest with you. Is there anything else we can watch? What? Fuck me. But actually, if you actually think about it, Nilesy, and the same goes for the rest of you, because you are a wee bit too young. Now, obviously, I'm too young to remember to know about the Twilight Zone the first time it came out, because it was in the fucking 60s. I was born 74. The Twilight Zone's always been political. There's been certain episodes that weren't there, but there's been certain ones that have been specifically about like race. There's one called, I think something like I Am the Night, Colour Me Black or something like that. Can't remember what it's called, but it was something to do with that. And there's been all sorts about people, the future, what it holds for people, how we treat each other, how we treat people who are different, and things like that. Rod Serling has always been like that. Rod Serling was ahead of his time. a sad man. He was a sad man, a clever man, but kind of sad man. A lot of the Rod Serling written episodes kind of tended to be about wanting to go back in time, undo a few things, go back to when you were younger, a kind of longing for something, a sadness sort of thing. Kind of like my Millport thing. I think it was in the army, Second World War, and I think you saw a friend or fellow soldier, maybe it was in the Navy or something like that, but getting crushed by a fallen crate. I think that affected him. I've seen the film Seconds, I really like that, aye. New Twilight Zone, it's just not happening. It's just not happening. It's not happening. It's not happening. How much chocolate have I ate so far? A lot. What? Good that. Thanks again, Deathwish Diva. Have you heard the fan theory on Palpatine? Well, I tell you, it's just a theory. I hope it isn't true. Somebody just said that he's Darth Plagueis. Is it Plagueis or Plagius? Is it said like the word plague? The fan theory is this. Plagueis? No. Is it said that Darth Plagueis? Oh. So let's say it's Darth Plagueis. Darth Plagueis. Let's say Darth Plagueis. The fan theory is this. In this new trailer, you hear at the Plagueis? I don't know. The fan theory is this. At the end of the new trailer, you hear the Emperor's back. He's officially back. We don't know how though. In what way? Jackie Chan says, "Who the fuck is Darth Plagueis?" When Chancellor Palpatine and Anakin Skywalker are watching that wee light show thing in Revenge of the Sith, and and Palpatine says to Anakin, "Now, please don't copy and paste me. I'm speaking. Please don't copy and paste something that people can read instead of watching me. Thank you." And by the way, I checked it. I was showing somebody Twitch earlier on. Somebody didn't know what Twitch was and all that, and I was kind of showing them on the app. And I went onto my Twitch page just to see what's happening, and I was auto-hosting you, Nilesy, and all it was you not on your fucking webcam saying you were streaming Destiny 2, and there's a fucking video for Rock DJ by Robbie Williams. What's going on, mate? You're high up in my fucking priority list for auto-hosting, by the way, because it's in order. See, if you happen to be on and somebody else happens to be on, you go on first, mate. And you're fucking streaming Rock DJ by fucking Robbie Williams. Just remove me, I'm sick of it. No, do better. Just do better. I want to permit you to fail. You need to stop lashing out at me. You need to stop lashing out at me. You're treating me like an enemy, and I'm actually a friend trying to make you do better. Do better. Make better choices. Anyway. El's Emperor. So the fan theory is this: when Anakin and Palpatine sort of try to seduce him with the patter about, there is a story about the Sith. There was some Sith Lord called Darth Plagueis or Plagueis, I can't fucking remember, and rumour is that he could cheat death. He could cheat death. He worked out a way to cheat death. He told his apprentice that, but what his apprentice did then, after learning that or something, then killed Darth Plagueis. So he was sort of like boasting that he said he could save lives, stop people from death, but he couldn't stop his own death, and that was it. With the implication being that the apprentice of Darth Plagueis is Palpatine, right? Now, what people's theory is, this thing that somebody wrote is, Joe Beasley said Star Wars isn't real, mate. None of this is real. This isn't happening. You're only happening right now, mate. None of this is actually happening anywhere, in any sort of way. It's not a dream. It's no existence. I've worked it out. This isn't happening. Anyway, and I don't know if you remember me saying, but I said it a while ago, that I was really upset that before Revenge of the Sith, I had been reading up on Palpatine and sort of things online, and I had been wondering, how come he looks so old? How did he get for the way he looks currently in, say, Attack of the Clones? How's he going to get for that to looking pure old as fuck? This is before Revenge of the Sith came out. And I read up on things, and according to certain other books that are in the Star Wars canon, he is very old. But he uses the dark side of the Force to go between bodies. Like possessed bodies, that kind of something like that, right? Then when I actually came to it, they just made him look fucking old. By it being like disfigurement. His Force lightning bounces off Mace Windu's fucking lightsaber. and somehow that makes him more fucking old. Even though he uses the same force lightning on Luke Skywalker, that doesn't age him by a minute. Maybe when you bounce it off a fucking lightsaber, it does something. Who knows? Fuck knows. So they just went like that. Oh, we'll just make him sort of like old and withered due to fucking disfigurement. Completely ruined it. Because you're like that when you watch Return of the Jedi. You're like, look at this, man. This is a pure old guy. A pure old as fuck guy, man. That's been alive for maybe like 2,000 years or something. Then you find that no, he just looks at it because some fucking force lightning bounced onto him. Fucking crap. Anyway, well, this fan theory is that I can't remember how they came up with it, but the theory is that the Emperor Palpatine, his life force is still in the body. Somehow it's been sitting there, it's been sitting about, lingering like a spirit, because it's actually, this is according to this fan theory, see this Darth Plagueis, who taught Palpatine everything he knows, then Palpatine killed him. Darth Plagueis actually wanted to be killed. When he got killed, he put his life force into Palpatine, in effect possessed Palpatine. Somehow Palpatine didn't know it. And then Palpatine wanted Luke Skywalker to strike him down, so he could then possess Luke Skywalker. Doesn't make any sense, but there's quite a few plot holes in Star Wars. As if it's almost like a kind of you know how when Obi-Wan Kenobi lets himself die, lets himself be killed by Darth Vader, and then somehow lives forever in the Force, and the same way Obi-Wan Kenobi's teacher, master, played by Liam Neeson, he does that sort of thing, and he, you know, they're talking about that. It's as if it's a kind of thing like that, but in an evil sort of way. This isn't spoilers at all, it's just a theory, and this is also things that's in the films. So it's almost as if you use the dark side of the Force, there is a way that if you're struck down to possess the body of the person who killed you or something. So even though the Palpatine dies, that spirit, who is actually Plagueis, then left the body and possessed some other thing in the Death Star, let's say. And then somebody's going to encounter the Death Star, because I think that's what you see in that. They go to the Death Star, and the spirit of Plagueis, well, let's say it's fucking Palpatine in a way and all, that's what I'm confused about, then possesses somebody else. Palpatine's spirit comes back. Now I'll tell you this, did it no blow up? It blew up and then bits of it, you know, like maybe landed. Come here. So there you go. His ghost lingering in the Death Star. Maybe he had something in the Death Star to possess. He possessed Snoke, that's right, that's a bit I missed it. He possessed Snoke. Something like that. Snoke wanted, oh, here's a bit I completely missed it. Snoke wanted to be killed. It's as if Darth Plagueis is possessing, but no letting while the host is unaware. Do you know what I mean? Snoke, is that his name? Snoke? Aye, Snoke. The kind of emperor-y sort of guy for the new films. So when Kylo Ren kills Snoke, Darth Plagueis, who's inside, who lives inside, somehow lives inside Snoke, possessed Kylo Ren. So Kylo Ren was like that just before it. Join me, Rey. Join me. Let's leave all this behind. Join me. Then after he kills Snoke, he then sort of turns bad again and just wants to take care of everything. But he was really saying that. He was saying that anyway, so it doesn't quite work. It's not like he's like this. That's it, Rey. I've killed him. I've gave it all up. That's it. I've gave it all up. I don't want any part of it. No, he was saying, come on, me and you can rule the galaxy and all that. You're still at it. Still evil. So it doesn't quite work out. But let me tell you fucking this. Let me tell you that Charlie Burchill says, can I bear any more of this Star Wars shite? I'm going to be doing some amount of cycling. And by the way, see this chocolate's in my system right now? See the Mora? I'm not going to eat a fucking thing of Mora, man. Not a fucking thing, man. I've got enough for 2 days, man. I'm not eating it, man. Don't eat food tomorrow. Don't eat it. But let me tell you this. Say if that's the case, or anything near it, see if in any fucking way they make out that Palpatine was possessed, that fucking film franchise can fuck right off. If they in any way make it that Palpatine was he was bad, but he was also possessed, they can fuck right off. I mean it. Why? Because I want Palpatine to be a real, independent, sentient, completely in control, real, unpossessed, real person. I don't want him being, he's sort of actually somebody else. Fuck that. They better know. Make my favourite character in all Star Wars, Emperor Palpatine, the Emperor. Actually see that guy you thought he was. He's sort of like him, but also this other character who you've never met and you don't give 2 fucks about. You're only going to find out about in the last fucking film. Fuck off. Palpatine's very, very good. Hold on a wee minute, troops. I've got an itchy arse. Hold on. Oh, fuck. I'll have to wash my hands a minute. Let me check. Oh, fuck. Aye. Fuck, hold on. Oh. Don't worry, troops. It's just chocolate. Should I finish it all? Pretty much finished, but I don't feel well. I'll be absolutely fucking destroyed in the morning with the sugar crash. You'll need to fill up for tomorrow's fasting, you're right. It'll be fucking shite, you just know it, don't you? It'll be shite. Just like everything. I've said it before, but what they've tried to do with the new Star Wars films is show you, it's trying to kind of, they're obviously, the writers are kind of lefty type, you can tell, and they've tried to go like that. Listen, let's stop glamorizing villains. Sorry, Charlie. It's like they're saying, let's stop glamorizing villains. For example, shooters. For example, right-wing baddies. Let's stop glamorizing them and making them, let's show them for what they are, which is pathetic or damaged, or like pathetic almost the true sense of the word, like worthy of sympathy almost. Let's make them like that. But also in the same sort of way, let's stop trying to make people perfect. Let's stop trying to make our heroes perfect. Let's see if we can accept the flaws of our heroes. Instead of like cancel culture and things like that on Twitter, where somebody who does a lot of good puts one step out of place or something like that, then we completely get rid of them and all that. Let's accept that good people have got flaws, and let's understand that really bad people are actually, kind of pathetic, and know somebody to be worshipped and know somebody to see as powerful, but actually pathetic, and you actually don't want to be them. But by doing that, they actually make you enjoy the villain. Just go, he's actually just a pathetic wee fucking teenager. You're just like, you're well done, you've worked. It's worked, you've done it. But in doing so, we have completely fucked up the whole film. They fucked it up. They completely fucked it up. It's no entertainment. That's not Star Wars. That's not Star Wars. It's as if they've went like that. Listen, see, in the first films, it simplifies good and evil too much. We live now in a more enlightened time where we need to understand the causes of these sort of things. Things like that. That's what I think they're doing. That's what I think they're doing. And I think they're just going to fuck the whole thing up now. They're just going to fuck the whole thing up. And this is bad how Cybermania, Because it's almost like putting that sort of stuff in Lord of the Rings. You know, let's understand Sauron. You know, it's actually kind of pathetic when you think about it. I want pure fucking evil. Pure evil. Pure evil. Undiluted, fucking distilled evil. Evil for evil's sake. Unlimited power. That's all I want to see, man. Complete fucking power, man. Power, man. Complete evil. That's what I want to see. Fucking... Who is Ray? What, see anything that happens to Ray? I don't give two fucks. Who do I care about? Luke Skywalker, I couldn't give a fuck about that moany bastard. I know he's meant to be dead now. See if he, returns in some sort of spirit form. I don't fucking care. Just a moany-faced fucking old bastard. Don't care. Define evil. Really wanting to do bad things to people wanting to do bad things. That's how I say it. I don't say it in a spiritual sense, like some sort of thing like that. The opposite of good. A good person wants to do good things. An evil person wants to do bad things. I mean, everybody's got sort of good and bad, but I've got quite a lot of evil in me. But I've got a lot of good and all. But I'm a Libran, you know. I'm a Libran. I have got a desire to do bad things. It gives me a buzz. It makes me laugh. There's a part of my brain that I think whatever the part of the human brain that likes, say, sadistic things or being bad, I think it's maybe because evolutionary wise, maybe it wants to imagine doing bad things. Imagine being cruel and being bad caused you a lot of pain, like physical pain. Imagine like that. Nobody would do it, right? It'd be bad like that. Now imagine you're in a war and these people are coming to get you. They're coming to get your family. They're coming to get the people that you love. And you're thinking about killing them because you've got to, otherwise they're going to kill you a lot. Imagine the idea of wanting to kill them in defence. Imagine that idea. It fucking hurts you. The idea of killing somebody. The idea of looking forward to killing them to stop them killing your family. I mean, like in a war. I mean, like in a war, like or an old battle in fucking old days or something. You take no pleasure in it. You don't look forward to it. You don't want to do it. It sickens you doing that to another human being. You don't want to do it. then there's the chances are you're not going to be able to do it. And that other lot's going to win. They're going to come fucking piling into your wee village and fucking kill every cunt because you're not up to the job. You're not up to it. It causes you pain. Or if you do manage to do it, you'll be so fucking fucked up in the head after it that you won't be able to cope and you end up just talking yourself. So it's as if almost that the way evolution's worked out, it's almost like for some people, not everybody, but for some people, it gives you a wee bit of pleasure when you do bad things. Or it gives you a wee bit of, at least it gives you a bit of pleasure when you at least exert power. Maybe you yourself might not define it as bad, but when you exert power, it gives you a good feeling. Or maybe not even forget about the war thing. If you take pleasure in having power and exerting power and doing the things that will increase your chances of remaining in power, let's say in the old days that would be like public displays of cruelty or things like that, then chances are you'll win for longer. You'll live for longer, spread your genes and all that sort of thing. But if you take no pleasure in that and you sort of cower away, then you don't. So even though people are a mix of stuff, even though we can kind of outthink our evolution and stuff like that, in a sense, you know how you can be one type of person and think that's you set in stone, and then you get a wee bit older or you meet a certain person, you completely change who you are in a way that no other animal can, because we're the best. I think for some people they get a buzz out of that. I'm one of them. Psychopaths as well. Sadists. Cyberman says, is this an excuse for being a sociopath? I don't know why I'm saying sociopath. I've been saying psychopath. I don't know why you want to use that fancy word. Psychopath, just say psychopath. It's a word we all know. So I don't know, it's just a theory. Don't know. I can't, nobody's be able to cut open the fucking brain and work it out, I don't know. But what I've noticed is, how come when I'm pure slagging some cunt off, or there's something like that, how does it make me feel good? Why do I get a buzz? Why if I say something, you know, in the house, something pure bad, and me and Lynn are maybe having a laugh about something, and I say something pure bad, why do I like that? Why am I like that? Why am I generally an alright person the way I treat people? But I've also got a terrible fucking side of me. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. What's the fucking Grand Theft Auto? What's with this fucking game that's the most popular game in the world? The most popular, most profitable entertainment product ever made, which includes games, films, telly, anything. That's a fact. People enjoying going up to people and fucking killing cunts. Knocking people down. And it's not because, oh, you might be having a wee laugh, oh, look, I knocked that person down. But if you're playing to yourself, you're not just sitting there laughing all the time. You're actually getting a deep kind of enjoyment at it. So it's like secretly we're all that, man. We get a fucking, some sort of thrill out of doing that. And it's all lingering about in there, man. Hatred. I sometimes see terrible videos, right? I don't really watch horrible videos anymore like I used to when I was younger. But I think, how can people do that? How can people do that? How can people do that? And then a part of my mind that's trying to like almost make me feel better, my mind goes like that to myself. It goes to me. Maybe they deserved it. Maybe, I mean, if you think about it, maybe that person did something really, really horrible. My brain, in order to try and make me feel better and cope, demonises the person. And then I go, oh, that's a relief. My brain goes, oh, that's a relief. That's a relief. Good. It's somebody that was an evil person, that was a bad person. And there basically is how it fucking works. Sometimes you also get people who are like, I don't think that guy's did anything fucking wrong. I'm just going to kill him anyway. You get people who are just fucking horrible like that. But I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about anymore, Trips. Sorry. So it's almost like there's a part of your mind that's just it's ready to go, man. Your brain's just ready to go. You're evil man. No, what I'm saying is, I recognise that bit of the fucking human mind that is trying to make me think this is alright. This is horrible. I can't cope. This is horrible. What I'm saying here is horrible. So to try and make me feel better, it demonises the person, the victim of that thing, to try and make me feel alright, rather than having to live with the fact that this fucking injustice is happening. So that my actual sensitivity is actually turning me into an insensitive fucking person, if you like. What even I don't know what I'm fucking saying. I don't know what I'm saying. So what would then happen is, if somebody bad came along, oh no, poor connection, I've been cut off. Poor connection. Poor connection. Poor connection. I'll shut up about all this, but what I'm saying is, I'm like that. I'm generally a good person, I think. Yet there's my mind using this stuff that's been passed down to me, genetically passed down to me, nothing to do with me, going like that. If you try thinking about it this way, this might make you feel better. Maybe the victim is bad. Aye. Oh, that makes me feel better. Oh, that's a weight off my shoulders, that. But I acknowledge the fact that I don't know that. I don't know that, and you know fine well, the chances are, the person doing that bad thing, they're the fucking bad one. But it's a horrible feeling. So see if somebody bad ever did come along, somebody that I thought was bad, then part of me would want to sort of make everything alright, but another part of me would just get fucking unleashed. Like, I would want to do bad things to them. I would want to be really, really bad things to them, to almost make up for the bad feelings I've had, that I think people like these bad people deserve. All you need to do is plant an idea in my head. that these people, or this person's a bad person, like truly, really, really, really fucking horrible. And then, once you're fucking, well, it's almost like you got a wee variable in your mind, you got a wee box in your mind. And all it takes is you just need to fucking get things all ramped up and then slot somebody into that wee box in your mind. This is the person you have to hate. These are the people you have to hate, or something like that. And to you, you're justified in all the fucking bad actions. I'm talking a lot of fucking shit. I'm not talking. I don't think I'm talking shit. It's just, what's the point of me even saying it? $25 to 2. Fuck me, man. I can't remember what I was talking about. I can't remember why did I get into this? I was talking about evil and talking about how I want a good old fashioned fucking, like, Palpatine, good old fucking baddie, man. I don't want Star Wars to be about, if you think about it, why, are they going to explain why Palpatine's fucking evil? Why Palpatine, how did you get into this, pal? How did you get into this, pal? What is it you want? What do you want, pal? Is that what they're going to do? I know you're home. Stephen King has always done the reciprocating evil thing. What do you mean? The solution is dialogue. Meaningful dialogue. These are some right dark days we're living in right now, aren't they? These are some right dark days. Not as dark as the 40s, no. Did you see that Extinction Rebellion are cancelled? Do you see me tweeting? Somebody tweeted that, well, first of all, I was talking about that lassie, that Swedish lassie, how she travelled all the way from Sweden to London to talk on a stage for however long that was, when she could have just videoed in to demonstrate that you don't need to travel about on trains or planes or anything like that when you don't need to. Why don't you use the technology and the cables that we've all laid down, called the internet, in order to communicate and be at a place without doing the things that use up the fuel and the energy that, until we actually get everything, all the green energy, is going to be partially powered by coal, fossil fuels, nuclear, things like that. That was her opportunity to demonstrate that, and she didn't. That's what I said today. Since then, I checked on my private lists on Twitter that I privately, secretly follow people with. Somebody said, today I saw, or they heard about, I don't know, 1 degree warning. 1 degree warming has caused huge issues. We could potentially see 5 degrees by 2100. Right. Something I need to tell you. I'm going to go. I just want to tell you something. I live in Scotland. I welcome 5 degrees. You could say that because, let's see the scenery. The scenery would be beautiful. It'd be amazing if things were just a bit warmer. I remember when me and Lynn were in Australia, we had this big drive called the Ocean Drive or something, right? And we were like down the coast. Look at that, that's beautiful. We went out the motor and we're looking down. Look at that, that's beautiful. This is beautiful. And then it sort of struck me. Wait a minute. This could be fucking Rothsay. This could be Saltcoats, Stevenson, Troon. Look at it. And we're like, oh my god, it's beautiful, isn't it? It's be fucking round the corner. It's just that when you go to it, no, I know that Lighthouse family one. What we need in Scotland, but it's all cold in Scotland, cold and windy. What we need is a bit of heat. So I'm happy with an extra 5 degrees. 5 degrees low. Weeble Girl says low. 5 degrees warmer and you'd be underwater. Can you confirm, Weeble Girl, that me in Scotland, the most mountainous, hilly area of land in the whole of the island of Britain, can you tell me how I'd be underwater? I don't stay in some sort of fucking desert island where we're like 2 centimetres above fucking sea level. I stay in Scotland. In any way, how come we, Scotland, how come we in Scotland have had to put up with this pishy, shite weather for fucking hundreds and thousands of fucking years? Renowned for having shite weather, cold, wet, is probably why we're all alkies and junkies, as well as poverty. We've had to put up with that for hundreds and thousands of years while everybody else gets the sunshine. Spain gets the sunshine. South of England gets the sunshine. Everywhere gets the sunshine, bar us. Now it's our turn to get some fucking heat. Now it's our turn to get an extra 5 degrees. And see the people who have had it hot for hundreds and thousands of years, now they're like that. Now it's time to do something about it. Now it's time to do something about it, because we couldn't store it here if it went a bit hotter. Well, fucking tough. We could. Right? It's our turn. It's our turn. Where were people to help us when we were freezing and it's cold and wet? And you can't plan for anything. You can't go out and do anything. You can't do anything. You can't go out for a fucking cycle. You can't go out for a fucking walk. Everything ruined. There's the rain again. There's the rain again. There's the rain again. Cold, freezing, windy. That's not how it works. I don't fucking care. I don't care if an extra 5 degrees actually means, well, that melts that, so that actually gets cold and you're going to get a, like, whatever the fuck that film was, 2012 or whatever it was called. I don't fucking care, man. 5 degrees is 5 fucking degrees. That's it. 5 degrees is 5 degrees. That's it. It's our turn to get the heat. And see if your place is too hot, like fucking LA or somewhere, tough. It's our fucking... And don't you even think about moving here. Don't you even think, after the whole world taking the fucking piss out of fucking accent, let's all laugh at the Scottish accent, laugh at it on fucking Overwatch, laugh at it in fucking that Disney thing with the Disney princesses. Where's the fucking focus, man? Focus. 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 Thank you. Taking the piss out of us. Fucking Scrooge McDuck. Groundskeeper fucking Willie. The Shrek fucking accent. I know Michael Myers has got Scottish blood, but that doesn't matter. He's no anymore. He's in Canada. When he moves to Scotland, fine. Air there. Don't you dare think of coming out here after taking the piss out of us. Don't you dare. These are our mountains that we have fought and died for. We have fought and died for. J.K. Hawthorne says nationalist rant. I didn't ask to be Scottish. I didn't ask to be Scottish. I don't care about Scotland or anything like that. But when I grew up, I got told that I was Scottish, and I learned what I was Scottish, and I learned what it meant to be Scottish. It meant getting the piss taken out your accent on the telly. It meant fucking watching programmes where people would phone in. We've got thingy from Liverpool, we've got thingy from Stoke-on-Trent, we've got thingy from, and then it's like these names of places you've never fucking heard of. Thingy from Wiltshire, thingy from all these different places, and then, oh, here's thingy from Scotland. We've got John Collins from Scotland. That fucking narrows it down. That's all we need to know, Scotland. We don't need to know the details, oh fuck man. Wiltshire, fuck knows. That's what it means. And then with the poll tax experiment, etc, etc, etc. And there in the House of Commons there, go back to Skye. That fucking Winston Churchill's grandson, or whatever the fuck he is. Go back to Skye, saying to SNP guy. Basically fuck off home. Go back to where you come from. Go back to your own country, basically. Churchill's grand fucking son saying that in the House of Commons, and nothing gets done about it. Nothing. Well, we were the friendliest people on earth, and yous laughed. Well, ha ha ha. Who's got the last laugh now? 5 degrees? Your problem. Your problem. Your problem. No, your problem. Your problem. What can we do about it? What can Scotland do about it? We're just a daft wee insignificant wee fucking nation. We're a stupid wee nation. No, our fault. Our fault. If only we had more a say. If only we could be independent in Europe, but you know, Scotland voted against it. We could maybe lead the way and all that. No. Wouldn't allow us, so our hands were tied. We'd love to have made all the changes, lots of changes in Scotland, renewable stuff and all that. We'd love to have led the way, but you wouldn't permit us anymore. You liked our telly, you liked our telephone, you liked our improvements to the steam engine that started the Industrial Revolution and all the rest of it. You liked all that. And still we get the piss taken at us. What about penicillin? Did you like that? Stupid wee nation with stupid wee people. So what? We've done so much for yous. I mean, how Scottish am I? I don't even know. How far back did I go? My mum went to some place when she years ago who told her we go back to, she goes back to like French Huguenots, which would have been, I don't know, a couple of 100 years ago, or maybe 300, I don't know. My dad, how far does he go back? At some point we probably came into Scotland. Am I some sort of through and through Scot that was somehow born out of fucking Ben Nevis. No, I don't know, maybe came from Ireland, maybe came from Scandinavia or something on my dad's side, I don't know. Yep, no eyebrows and that kind of thing. Fuck knows. But the fact is, I'm fucking here now. I'm here now. And I'm telling you this. Can't wait for the 5 degrees. Fuck your fucking Earth. The worse planet Earth gets, the better Scotland gets. The worse Earth gets, the better Scotland gets. Come down to London. I'm not finishing that egg, I'm sorry. Look, I've done enough. I've nearly finished. But I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. And see how the rest of these sweets are getting fucking bin, man. I feel sick. I feel fucking sick. Fuck off, man. I know I'm nearly at the end, but I'm just like, oh, fuck it, man. The worse planet Earth gets, the better Scotland gets. So I don't care. In fact, I do care. I care about Scotland. I never wanted to be Scottish. I was told I was Scottish and I was made to feel different because of my funny accent. The world made it very clear to me that I was a joke. That we are a joke. The joke's on you. The joke's on you. The joke's on you. Don't come here in 100 years. See, in 100 years and I'm dead. Don't think just because I'm dead it's alright now. I hereby proclaim that anybody from any nation whose people of that nation, any one of them, has ever taken the piss out of a person's Scottishness in any way, they are not permitted to come beyond the Great Wall which we will be building. No a normal wall. A Great Wall. And I don't mean that fucking Trump sort of thing. I'm talking about an ice wall. Don't come to our hills and mountains to escape the rising sea levels. Don't come for our delicious, delicious, crystal clear water. You're not getting our water. You're not getting our hills and Monroes, or whatever you want to call them. By that point it won't be. The Monroes will be Millet Hills, won't they? Because the sea level. You took the piss at us. We've been nothing but nice to you. We invented the telly for you. Albeit, no the actual fucking telly, because the one that John Logie Baird made was actually kind of shite. We invented the telephone for you. James Watt made vast improvements on the steam engine that doubled the efficiency. Doubled it. And created the like rotary thing. Basically, fucking trains, man. All these trains that are going across America and all these trains that you see around the world, man. These fucking cunts have never fucking paid their respects, man. Never. They've never paid their respects, man. No, did I invent them? Did I invent the telly or the phone or anything like that? No. Did you? No. So what's the point in saying it? Because, in theory, anything else that gets made by anybody in Scotland will just sort of get forgotten about. It'll be forgotten, we'll still get the piss taken at us. We could get invaded, nobody would give a fuck. We could get invaded, nobody would give a fuck. Pissed at it. I'm telling you right now, here's my theory. Have you noticed a rise in the piss taking of Scottishness? It's been steady. It's been happening for a long time. You had Scrooge McDuck, Groundskeeper Willie, with the Shrek accent. Then they took the piss out of Merida's accent in that Wreck-It Ralph 2 thing, right? I mean, I've never seen anything like it. That Merida piss-taking thing where she's like, oh, then this happened, and then that happened, and then this happened. I was on the IT crowd only to just be a kind of Scottish guy that nobody can understand. It's just like the done thing. And I'm like, ah, it's like they almost employ Scottish people today. They go Kelly McDonald for that, to do that. They go me to do that. And you accept it because you want a bit of fucking, you know, money to pay the fucking bills. And my theory is this. They are taking the piss out us actually as a political mechanism. They are trying to other us. They're trying to make us a silly people, a funny people. So that, see, when the Americans invade to take our oil, it'll be easy to see us as a silly wee people, a silly wee group of people that don't really know, they're kind of daft people. You know, they sort of, we're not going to, don't worry, we're not going to kill them. We're not going to go and murder them all. We're not going to drop big bombs on them all, right? We're going to be nice to them, right? They don't get it. The wildlings, they don't get it, right? But they don't get it. Oh, by the way, Grand Theft Auto, Scottish. They don't get it. Don't get it, man. They're free Scots. They're doing it in order to other us so that they can then come here and take our oil. Or should I say, help us sell the oil. They'll set up the infrastructure like a franchise. Almost like a franchise. And you've seen that Colombo where it's in the fitness clubs. The guy's got a scam going, like a kind of fraud thing going, where he sells the franchises to his health clubs. But then when you go to the health club, you've got to buy his gym equipment, you've got to buy his fucking paper, you've got to buy his fucking staple fucking guns and everything, and they all cost a lot more than normal. Fraud. The Americans are going to do that with us. No, so it's your oil. We're going to get it all set up for you, that's all. But you're going to have to pay us this, pay us that, and anything that's left, you'll get it. Anything that's left, you'll get it. Hollywood accounting. Do you know about that? Hollywood accounting. See the guy who wrote Forrest Gump? Barely got a penny for it. Because in his contract, it said, you will get this % of the profits. Imagine, let's say it's 10%, which it wasn't, but let's say it's 10%. What they then did was make sure all the money was fucking spent. So there wasn't any fucking profit left. So he got next to nothing. Hollywood accounting, they call it. So I say to you this. I'm glad we renewed Trident. I'm glad we've got the nukes in Faslane. Did you hear recently that there's a comedian? Oh no. Hello? Hello? Hello?